This is Kathy Biehl of EmpowermentUnlimited.net with Astro-Insight for the week of December 25th, 2023. A lovely otherworldly influence is pervading pretty much everything this week. Nostalgia, sweetness, escapism, giving people slack, taking time off. And for all of this, we can look to Neptune, the planet of transcendence from human earthly experience. It's the source of divine love, inspiration, compassion. It rules poetry and dreams and illusion and magic. It softens everything it touches, whether that is the sense in our heads or our attitudes toward life and other people. And on December 25th, Christmas Day, Neptune is pouring its boundless waters of interconnectivity directly into Venus, the ruler of our social mode, our attitude towards relationships and money and everything we value. These two rulers of love and inspiration are in a trine on Christmas Day, which bodes incredibly well for an uncommonly sweet day. Perhaps sentimental, perhaps nostalgic. And with Pluto in his last weeks in the sign of Capricorn, yes, he does have cleanup work in Capricorn next fall, but this is the last time he'll be in this sign during the end of the year holidays. There is very likely under this a cellular, an unspoken recognition of certain things in our celebrations happening for the last time in their current form. Look for love in your life. Look for love in yourself. Look for love in the people with whom you are honored to share some time right now. If you're a holiday orphan, go outside, look at the clouds. There is a high probability of a transcendent experience with this, feeling connected to something far greater than your little earthly saga. And Neptune continues to beam into many, many aspects of our existence for the rest of the week, for the rest of the year. Its softening energies already have us tenderized for the week's pivotal event, the most important one astrologically, the Cancer full moon on the 26th. The moon is in her home base of the sign of Cancer, ruling, nurturing, nesting, home, family, taking care of those we love, being concerned about security, the security of our base, the security of our home, and attachment to tradition. The moon is in a beautiful flow with Saturn, planet of structure, of order, of commitment, of obligations, of adulting. Mommy Moon is in cahoots with the daddy figure of the skies. This combo has the potential to be extraordinarily stabilizing and helping us find where our footing is, where our actual roots are, shoring up our sense of home and security and family, whether that is blood or chosen. There's always a possibility of separation and heaviness when Saturn's in the picture, but the other softening and compassion stirring that Neptune is doing all week bodes really well for this to be a moment of expressing gratitude and emotions and being ever so aware of your own inner child, your own need for nurturing and security. Maybe this is when you step up and you are both parents to yourself. Mercury and Venus are having a little bit of discomfort as this happens, and that could play out as you're speaking up for yourself, you actually voicing what it is you need. you actually telling someone that you care. This could be a really mushy time. Wouldn't be insulting to stick little travel packets of tissues in stockings. Great stocking stuffer this year. Put them in your car, put them near your computer and your TV, because stuff you watch is going to have you tearing up. It's just the way it is. The 27th and 28th, take these transcendent impulses and turn them into fuel for action. Mercury and Mars are both squaring Neptune on the 27th and the 28th. You could confront lies, you could confront fantasy, you could confront gaslighting. You could be forced to find a softer, more compassionate way to think about something and to say something. Mercury and Mars meet in a conjunction in the middle of this on the 27th, in between their two squares. And this fuses what you're thinking and saying with what you're advocating and actually pushing forward. This is a walk your talk formula. It's also one that really advises you to watch what you're thinking about, because that's where your energy is going. And if part of this involves attacking a falsehood, attacking a lie, attacking gaslighting, you'll be unified within yourself to go for it. Also, because in the middle of Mercury and Mars's links to each other and to Neptune, our sense of entitlement to have more in our lives and to get more in our lives really, really ramps up by a trine between the Capricorn Sun and Jupiter in Taurus. So even if we're unhinged a bit, even if we're floating off in the clouds, even if we're traveling time-space continuum on nostalgia and memories, one part of us is acutely aware of the here and now and what's going on in our tangible physical lives. Cancer full moon is bringing to the surface what we really, really need in order to feel secure, nurtured, and loved. The Sun-Jupiter trine 1 day later grounds all of that in what we absolutely want to have physically in our lives. And then Mercury and Mars look at the illusions or the ideas that maybe have been stopping us that maybe really aren't true, and then we go after them. And when this happens, an opening comes for a desire to take a new, streamlined, raw shape. Venus meets her counterpart in desire and money, Pluto, on the 29th in a sextile, which is an opportunity aspect. It opens a window, it opens a doorway. There is something that is perhaps on offer, something out around us, maybe in us. If we reach for it, if we accept it, then we can have it. There may be a cutting away that comes with it, choosing, going for the thing that has the greatest meaning. It may bring an intensifying of a relationship and intensifying of a desire. We're dropping some level of baggage, and as soon as we do this, Venus scoots out the door and goes into, I want to have a good time mode. Venus enters Sagittarius on the 29th, inclining us to find the humor in things, to do fun things with people, to go outdoors, to have adventures, to chase for things, possibly intellectually, very likely involving interaction with other people, rekindling the holiday vibe just as we're rolling into New Year's weekend. The sky then enhances the enjoyment of this time by suspending our experience of time. Jupiter stations direct on the 30th. Mercury will station direct on January 1. These two planetary stations, one of them in an Earth sign, are going to create the sensation of just being suspended in time. Things are slow. Jupiter in Taurus, very happy place. Very happy place for expansion, paying attention to the here and now. Possibly there will be massive overeating. continuing the food focus of the Cancer full moon, and the I want what I want focus of the Sun's trine to Jupiter, and then Jupiter sitting there in early Taurus, just sitting, waiting. It's not going to move too quickly. Enjoy it. The year following this isn't going to move too quickly at first either, so enjoy the sensation of taking things slowly. This may make us feel that we have all the time in the world for the people and the activities to which we devote the last days of the year. I wish you an amazing journey in 2024. Homing thought of the week. Make me an instrument of thy peace. Song of the week. Don't Dream It, Be It, from Rocky Horror Picture Show. And the image of the week is leftover cookies that you put out for Santa with a glass of the milk of human kindness. To help you get ready for 2024, Donna Woodwell and I have a webinar that will help you write your story for the year. It comes with a guidebook and with a recording with unlimited access. We're doing it live from 3 to 5 p.m. Eastern, January 4th, which is a Thursday. I'll put a link to it in the notes to the podcast. It's also up at the top of my site, empowermentunlimited.net, or you can go to Donna's site, magicandmastery.com. And please visit empowermentunlimited.net, where you can sign up for my mailing list and book a session with me, although you may not get to talk to me until 2024. I'm Kathy Biehl, a professional astrologer with more than 30 years' experience. I host the show Celestial Compass on Om Times Radio on the first and third Monday of every month at 5 p.m. Eastern. I also host Lively Conversation on Facebook, on the page Empowerment Unlimited, and in the group, the Astro-Insight Lounge. I have lots of bonus content at patreon.com/Kathy Biehl, and I'm really grateful to the people who support my work there. I'm on Instagram and Threads at Ka Biehl, and on YouTube at the Professional Aquarian Channel. Talk to you next week. Talk to you next year.